ladies and gentlemen, a special edition, all dedicated to the Bachelor, Bachelorette. Two out of the three of us, we watch it, we follow it up, and we want to talk about it during the shows, but it's unfair to the third party. So we're doing a quick segment where we talk. That's all we talk. That's all we're talking. We're giving our takes on it.
We're drinking. We should have
let's get right down to it.
We should have white wine, and just like have our nails done when we're talking about this.
Well, this is all I have. So
yeah, I hate white wine. So,
but this is the Bachelorette where the dudes are drinking whiskey on the rocks and stuff.
Very true.
It was the Bachelor, then we get the white wine.
I'm drinking vodka. What are you drinking?
Vodka.
Okay, so vodka. Cheers. Cheers to this episode of The Bachelor. This was a fun one.
Here we go. Let's dive right into it.
All right. Dude, well, when I missed like the first 10 minutes, and I heard that Chad came back to the house, and in standard Bachelorette fashion, last week they ended it where like something crazy with Chad was going to happen. But from what I hear, it was nothing. He just showed up and he was mad for a second, and then he was gone. He was there for 5 minutes, and then he's never going to be brought up again. Like, that's so... I don't understand why I fall for the Bachelorette. Like, I know how every episode plays out, but I still fall for it.
Dude, I know. I understand what you're saying. I ended last week's episode saying, like... Woo! We are in for a doozy next week. It's going to be crazy. And it started off lame as fuck, which I knew it would.
It's ridiculous.
But, yeah, all that happened was Chad showed up to bitch at the people, and they all thought he was coming to get his protein, and they were scared because they made it rain with his protein. It's like a funeral for Chad.
Do you think Chad is really crazy? Like, if you were to meet him on the street, would you think he's nuts? I think I would. And normally I don't think that, but I think he's a little bit different. He's a special breed.
He is a special breed. And you know what? I was a little upset when he got kicked off last episode. I like Chad more than the average fellow because I think he's crazy, but I think he got attacked, and I think that like I definitely don't think that like him and JoJo would have had like a healthy relationship. Like his craziness would have showed up, but I still think his time on the show was made to be like he's a villain, which.
I feel like Chad is the same person that like when he gets into a fight with a woman, he smacks her and he goes, "Do you understand why I had to do that? Like you know why I had to do that. Now you won't do it again." That's fucking Chad right there.
That one sentence too. Do you understand why I had to do that? I don't hit women. I just want you to understand why I had to this one time.
You know what you did to make me have to do this. And that's
spot on.
That's Chad in a nutshell. He's crazy. He's not a normal. He's not your normal TV show villain. He's nuts. But this episode, dude, I don't know. I don't like whoever cast this whole like. Well, how many people come in to start? 25, something like that. Whoever did the casting, like. They need to be fired immediately. There's nobody, like, we were texting during the show. We'll talk about that at some point. But there's, like, nobody. Like, the cast sucks. I was thinking, like, normally at this point in the show, it's like a little bit more than half is gone, right? Like a legit,
at this point?
Yeah. Like a good amount of people are not there anymore. At this point, normally, I have, like, a few people that I'm, like, 100% behind, and a few people that I 100% hate. And right now, I really am impartial to people. I have one person that I'm pro, just because I have my views on that we'll talk about. But besides like that, there's nobody that I think is like.
Who that is?
There's nobody that like. The only person that I think is a legit good guy is the country guy. What's his name?
James Taylor, baby.
Taylor, dude.
He was my front runner.
But he's not attractive enough to win.
He's not the type of person for JoJo.
But he's a guy that I want to hang out with. Yeah, I want to hang out with him, and I want to do stuff, and I want to go like shoot guns, and I want to play golf, and I want to like just hang out and barbecue. Like, he's a cool ass dude, it seems. Everybody else sucks.
Yeah. And that's, I feel bad for JoJo, because I don't know how much these shows pan out where they get married and stay married, or whether this is just for television. For all of you watching, this is the second season I've seen since last season. I've seen 2 out of like 30.
Second season you've seen since last season, so you mean first season you've seen since last season?
Yes, like the second season I've seen starting with the prior Bachelor. I saw Ben Higgins and I saw JoJo. But I don't know how much they pan out, but I feel bad if JoJo's actually looking for love, because her cast is a bunch of shitbags. I don't see her lasting with any of them.
No, nobody has like a legitimate like personality. And then the people that do, like Chad did, but he's fucking nuts. Everybody else is just kind of like, oh, like, you're cool, bro, like, let's be chill. Like, nobody has like their own thought process. Nobody has their own brain.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all about just broing out and hanging out, and it's like that thing, like, were you ever in like 5th grade and like it's
I was in 5th grade.
Like, no, but I mean, this is a whole scenario when I'm bringing it back to an age. Like 5th grade, some new girl comes into, you're 2 months into school. A new girl comes to your school, and you all think she's attractive, and 4 or 5 of your buddies are all like, oh, she's so hot, like, I'm gonna talk to her, and the other one's like, no, I'm gonna talk to her, like, that's what the Bachelorette seems like a bunch of bros just like, no, I'm gonna get her before you do.
Dude, that broke it down perfectly. Like, it's a bunch of guys that have to live together, so they become friends, and then they have that like unspoken camaraderie about like, I'm gonna like one up you, like, I'm gonna get the girl, which is obviously what they're signing up to.
They get into the house.
Yeah, but you don't realize what's happening until you're actually in the situation.
Right. Like, they get into that house, and it's all competition or whatever, but a week into the show, they're all fighting for her, and then a week into the show, it becomes like, dude, you know, bros before hoes. Like, fuck JoJo, fuck what she says. We're all bros. I'm gonna get her though. I'm gonna get her before you.
But then one-on-one conversation with the girl, you're like, they don't even get you. Like, I get you. They don't get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, with this episode, there's a couple one-on-ones. There was the, you know what I actually didn't like? The skipping of the cocktail party again. I'm sick of her skipping the cocktail party. Like, that's fucking bullshit. What are they, like, trying to save time? Like, I hate that.
She's writing her own rules. She's like, you know what, I don't even want to stay in Los Angeles. Let's go to this place in Pennsylvania. And then they're there for fucking a week or 2. Actually, we're going to go international with it. She's just moving the whole show around wherever she wants.
Is it Uruguay or Uruguay? Or Uruguay?
I think it was Uruguay. Well, it is Uruguay.
Do some people say Uruguay?
I don't know. People probably do. I could be pronouncing it wrong. I thought it was Uruguay.
I thought so too.
I just didn't know if they went there or Paraguay. But I think it's Uruguay.
I don't know.
It's Uruguay. It's Uruguay.
So, with this, I don't know how we can segue into the next part. But we were talking about how, like, I don't think the cast is that good. And then we were texting during it.
Sucks.
And I don't back anybody because I don't really like anybody, but we had this conversation, just off of looks, I'm Team Jordan. I don't think anybody, he's the best looking guy on the show, and I don't think anybody, if he is an A, nobody else is a B plus, an A minus, everybody's like B minus and below. You have a different take on that.
Just point out to the fan. Let me point out to the fans real quick. Take a look at Jordan and then take a look at Richy and compare their hair. Tell me why Richy loves Jordan so much.
We don't even have similar. Dude, he has massive hair. He does have a good head of hair.
His hair is massive, but yours.
He has a good head of hair. I'll give him that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no, you're completely wrong, man. You're completely
Okay,
wrong.
wait. If you're making that comparison, who do you like? And let me compare the two.
I'm telling you right now, yeah, your comparison, which we texted about, I disagree with, is I like Robbie. I think Robbie, let me say James T is my number one, but who I think will win is Robbie.
Okay, for all the fans out there, if Alex likes Robbie, whose beard looks exactly like Robbie's beard?
Do I have a Robbie beard? I didn't even think he had a beard.
Are you kidding? You literally chisel like the cheeks in.
Well, this is just grown out. Normally I haven't gotten a haircut for a while, and I haven't do my beard.
I know, but you do the Robbie beard.
This is just where my hair grows.
You do the trimmed beard. You do the Robbie beard.
It's just where my...
Maybe I do the Jordan hair. You know what? You know what I think? I think you invented the Robbie beard. I think I invented the Jordan hair. They're copying us, and that's what I think.
We both invented things from people that are older than us. Actually, Jordan might be your age, but...
Jordan's younger than me. No, he's 27. So we're the same age now. I might be a little older because my birthday's coming up soon. But regardless...
Well, regardless.
Yeah.
I think you sell Robbie so short, and I don't get it.
Dude,
the dude's an Olympic swimmer.
Who cares what he does for a living? He looks...
You like Jordan because he's part of the Rogers family.
Well, no, that's not why I like him. My argument is
I don't know.
My argument is he's the only good-looking guy on the show. And so if I was a girl, and everybody's personality sucks, I'm going to go off of looks. He's the best looking. We might as well
both be girls right now talking about this.
No, but we have like a male perspective on it. Right?
I guess that's true.
But
yeah, all right.
Yeah, if I'm JoJo, I think all the guys, their personalities suck. The only cool personality is the country boy James Taylor, and bless his soul.
That's personality.
Like, yeah, I don't think he lasts. I hope he does, but
and. They had that like throwback like oldies date, her and James.
Yeah.
And he, in my opinion, killed that date. Like he was fucking awesome in it. And then I don't think I've seen much of him since. Like she's like, all right, I gave him his chance. We had a great time. This guy could be perfect for me, but I'm more into these other people who I know less of, but are more attractive.
The thing with him is, on that date, they never stopped smiling. Like he has like a smile on his face the entire time. He just loves to live life. But she gets caught in the intrigue of like the mystery. Like she brought up the whole like Jordan thing about being a cheater, like how his like ex-girlfriend put him on blast, which apparently he was like legitimate asshole. He covered it up. Do you know that scene where she brought that up to him? He literally like she goes like I need to talk to you about something. He goes like, yeah, what? Like trying to say like I'll talk to you about anything, but I know what you're about to say and I am fucking scared. I'm terrified. And then the whole time he was answering,
he knew.
He didn't make eye contact with her once until after he was done with it. Like normally if you're talking to somebody and you're like confident in what you're saying, you're like making eye contact and you're like bringing them into your world. Yeah, he was literally looking like this, going like, no, like I was doing other things and it didn't work out, but I never cheated. And then it was so bad.
I didn't do it.
So what do you think? Yeah, he was 100% lying. But she likes that. She likes the mystery. She likes exactly like her ex Chad that showed up in the episode. We don't know who that guy is, but he's another bad boy. She likes the bad boy. She likes the mystery.
She got attacked by a bug. I really hate bugs. He's got me square in the eyes on the bridge of the nose.
Yeah. Anyway,
I feel like I swallowed it. No, I didn't, but that's what happens every time.
Did it go up your nose? Did you do a...
No, it hit me. It hit me here, and I slapped it. But anytime I encounter a bug, I automatically think I swallowed it, and I start choking.
I don't understand what Alex is going to come back and he's going to talk about Robbie and how he thinks he's the best looking, that he's the best suitor, that he's Team Robbie, and I don't get it. I think Robbie looks like a science teacher that's 50 that wants to be 25. Like, he's balding, his hair is like so thin, but he's trying to be stylish. He's got like a really big upper body, but his legs are really tiny. Like, I don't know. And I think that Alex just likes him because they have the same beard. So, whatever he comes back and says, that's fine. I'll listen to him, but fuck Robbie. No way. It's not happening.
And we're back.
Woo! Actually, dude, the headphones, I'm getting really good voice quality from you right now.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's positive. Positivity.
It's about taking steps in the right direction. You know what I brought? I got a little bit of, what is it? A little bit of Frost citrus vodka. There's just a little tiny bit left, but I figured while we talk, I could swig. So I'm going to swig.
Well, why didn't you tell me? Because I would swig.
We'll swig. Woo-hoo.
The bottle's right there.
Anyway.
Tell me when we're swigging.
Swig!
That's
swig!
rookie. You tell me when we're swigging.
Swig! Now! Swig now! Swig!
The bottle is on the counter. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Alright. Let's get back on topic. Where we're going. I was talking about Jordan, then I went on a little tangent. You brought up Robbie. You are a pro fan of Robbie.
I'm not even fan of Robbie as much as I think that right now, at this point in the show, Robbie is who I think wins.
Okay, what about looks-wise? Because the only reason I like Jordan is because I think he's the most attractive.
Why are we saying these weird things? I know we're, like, it's already feminine.
Well, no, it's not. I'm not saying I am attracted. I'm not saying I'm attracted to him. What I'm saying is, if I'm being subjective and there's a group of guys in a row, you can pick who you think is the most appealing to a woman.
I understand what you're saying.
I don't think that's that weird, because that's the show. The show is a bunch of guys.
All right, then that's fine, but then that brings me to say something I don't even want to say, because regardless, okay, if we're just talking about the person straight up, whoever the person is, then Jordan's up there, and someone I would put right there with him, although he's wicked short, which isn't very appealing to girls, is Alex, but I hate Alex anyway.
Well, yeah, I think Alex is a good-looking dude, but because he's short, if he was...
What is he, like 5'6"?
Yeah, he's wicked tiny. He's like smaller than JoJo, I think, or like eye to eye. I feel like...
Yeah, he's short.
Say a guy is a 7. Like, say you got a picture of somebody and they're a 7, and then you realize they're only like 5'6", they go down to like a 5.5.
Yeah.
Like, you lose a point
for girls.
Yeah.
Girls don't want to date. Girls don't want to date short or wicked short guys, and guys don't want to date wicked tall girls.
Yeah, it's got to be that nice match.
Yeah.
You have to have the ratio.
Yeah, right there. That's the minimum.
Do you see that?
That's the minimum. Right. Go right to the eye to here. Like. Yeah.
That's it.
Right there. Is that's got to be the matchup.
That's it.
Like if it's up here, start evening out, and then they switch directions, it's a no. It's a no-go.
If it starts switching directions, then that's like a fetish thing. That's a sexual.
Yeah. Because it's not what the average human is
Right.
attracted to, and that's just fact. That's factual.
That is. Can you imagine
Girls
me?
want a tall guy, guys want a shorter girl.
Like, I'm a taller guy. I'm 6'2". Can you imagine if I was dating a girl that was 6'6"? That wouldn't be normal.
No.
Like, that would be a fetish thing. Like, I want somebody
No.
bigger than me. That's weird. But yeah, what were we talking about?
I said that
Alex.
besides Jordan,
Alex,
I think Alex might be the next most attractive.
Yeah. But his size brings him down for sure. I had something that I was going to go off that.
But I don't. I
get what
I hate
was.
Alex. I think he's a bitch.
No, that's what I said. I think he's the new bad boy. I think he's going to be the stirrer of the pot now.
And maybe that's why he hated Chad so much, is because, not that you want to be the bad boy, but he was coming into this thinking he was going to be the alpha, even though he's fucking 5'6" or whatever he is.
Yeah.
And then he saw Chad and he was like, oh damn, this guy's fucking the Incredible Hulk. He's like fucking 6'4", 260 pounds or whatever he was, like humongous.
Do you think...
I just
like, were they, the people, correct in assuming that he does steroids?
I don't know, but the only reason I say yes is because someone, who's the
Dude, that
like the host or whatever in the
Is it Chris Harrison? Chris Harris?
yeah, when he brought him outside
Yeah.
to have like a little one-on-one, and he addressed that and said like they're saying like you're on steroids and stuff.
Yeah.
His reply wasn't, no, I'm not on steroids. That's crazy. His reply was, I couldn't even get steroids on this show, so how could I be on steroids? Like, he didn't say that he hasn't previously been doing them all the time. He just said, right now, there's no way I could be doing them.
Dude, that's the equivalent. And if anybody watches this, I'm gonna give you some knowledge right now. If you ever are drinking and you're pulled over, and a police officer asks you to repeat the alphabet backwards, don't say, even if I was sober, I couldn't do this. You're giving yourself away right there. That's the same thing what Chad did.
Well, yeah, you can.
Like, he said, like...
Yeah,
it's him
I
saying,
mean,
like,
that's even if I was sober.
Yeah, like, I couldn't even do this if I was sober. Or, like, you can't... You're just setting yourself up with your answer.
You just said, right now I'm drunk. I couldn't do it if I was even... Like, I couldn't even do it if I was sober.
Yeah,
I'm drunk right now.
That's what Chad said. Chad was like, I couldn't even bring steroids here if I wanted to.
Yeah, he's doing steroids. I mean, you can get in really good shape, but when you have, like, veins across your entire chest that are, like, protruding...
Yeah, poke out, like...
Wicked far, yeah, I suspect steroids. And to anybody out there who could be watching that is in incredible shape naturally, and you have that going on, I commend you. That's amazing. But I don't feel like it's very common.
His bicep veins had biceps on them. Like, it was just ridiculous.
Like his bicep veins had biceps.
Yeah,
that
it
also
was
had
like,
little
here's a
tiny
bicep,
veins.
here's a vein, here's a bicep on the vein.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just assume yes.
I think, you know the craziest thing? Well, there's 3 people left tonight. It was Evan, a guy that I call Bigfoot because he looks like the UFC fighter that's nickname is Bigfoot. And then who was the third one that left?
Well, are you saying the 3 that left, or the or the
it
ones
was-
that were remaining for the last rows?
The 3 that left were Evan, Bigfoot, and Vinny from Jersey Shore. The reason I say Bigfoot, there's a UFC fighter named, his nickname is Bigfoot. They have the same facial, if you put their faces next to each other, they have the same outline. And also, if you were to take somebody's foot and do this and outline a face around it, he's not even listening to what I've said. So I'm going to talk to you guys. If you took somebody's foot and did this and make a face outline about it, put the eyes and a nose here, That's what his face looks like. It's just a big jaw, long head. That's why I called him Bigfoot. Vinny, he's Jersey Shore Vinny because I feel like he's actually from the Jersey Shore and his name is actually Vinny. And Evan,
He looks like that.
yeah, and Evan deserved to go home day one. He is the grossest human I've ever seen in my life. He is disgusting. His hair is so...
While you were saying that?
His hair is so long, dude. It's so wet. It goes down to his chin. It just flops over and just kind of like hangs. He's gross.
Yeah. Yeah. You were saying that, and I was in the middle of a drink, and you said, Evan deserved to go home, and I put up a 4, and that meant like 4 to 5 episodes ago. Like, the start of this show, I wanted him gone.
Yeah, once somebody pokes you in the belly button, you get the fuck out of there. You're not a man.
Dude, not to mention, okay, so anyone who saw The Bachelor saw how intense it was at JoJo's house when Ben went and visited. Is JoJo gonna get down to the final 3 and bring someone who sells penis pumps to meet her brother and her family? Never. It's not gonna happen.
Wait.
JoJo's brothers were big. They were huge dicks.
I know they were assholes, and they were like, "We're looking over, like our sister."
Yeah. So, you think that this Evan, like, did anyone ever think that this Evan guy was going to be in the final 3?
Oh, gotcha.
Family?
Gotcha. Your penis pump because Evan is a dick guy.
He's the dick guy. He sells penis pumps.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, no, he stood no chance from day one. I don't know why maybe they kept him around because they knew that like him and Chad didn't get along.
I think the show has a lot of like, so after the episode ends, the producers are like, okay, JoJo, we want you, like, you're going to have 15 left after this round, so we want you to pick 11 or 12 that you are still interested in, and the last 3 we need to stay the ones that bring us good viewers, like Chad or Evan or people that are a bunch of bitches.
Picture the guys that got voted off. If that's like real life, the guys that got voted off were like guys that she was kind of still interested in, but couldn't make good TV.
Right. Like, I would still be more interested in you 3 than the 3 that I have to keep, but I'm more interested in these 10 than I am you, so I gotta keep these fuckers to keep ratings up.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
It is, because, yeah, it's real fucked up, but it's a fucking show. Like, if you want to find love, find it not on a fucking TV show.
Maybe they do. You never know. And they make money doing it, so... I mean, props to them. I know it's so fucked up, like, whatever, but they're making money. And if they're trying to actually find love... I know a lot of people that go on the show aren't. But if you find it, great. If not, you made some money. So, and you got to travel places. There's one person we haven't talked about.
Name him.
Derek.
Okay, and Derek's the one who pulled them aside.
Derek?
And said that he thought they were, like, attacking him.
Yeah, Derek, I feel like he's just a big bitch. Like...
And I feel the opposite, man. I feel like I feel like, I don't know why you think he's such a big bitch, but I feel like, okay, so let's start right now with that JoJo gave him that rose that said, like, what did she say? I want to reassure you or something. Yeah. So, like, this rose was for reassurance.
Yeah.
And so I've never had a problem with him. And then after he gets that rose, everyone else in the house is pissed. Everyone wants that rose, blah, blah, blah. And then obviously leave it to Alex, who's the biggest fucking bitch in the house, to say, like, are you happy with that? Are you happy that she said, like, she needs to reassure you? Like, you're not already confident in what you have with her? Like, she needs to reassure you that everything's going okay?
That's why Alex is the bad boy now.
Alex is such a bitch. Huh?
He's the bad boy now.
Yeah, but he's such a bitch. Like, who says that? Like,
I mean, I understand.
Okay, if I interpret it that she says, I need to reassure you with this rose that like I still like you or whatever it is. Like, if I'm Alex and I take that as like, okay, he got this rose for reassurance, their relationship isn't that strong. I just leave it the fuck alone. I don't go like, are you happy? Are you happy with why she gave you that rose?
Right.
Like, just leave it alone, man. If you think you're way more ahead of him than he is right now, then just leave it alone. But he's still wicked insecure. He's like, are you happy with that? You happy with that, bro? You want to fight me? Like, Alex sucks. I don't like him at all.
It's funny that you guys share a name.
It is, but
because I can say Alex sucks, and you don't know who I'm talking about.
And you're the one who gets to edit the videos.
Alex sucks.
Richy sucks. I bet you that gets edited in.
You don't know who I'm talking about when I say Alex sucks.
I hate Richy.
But yeah, I think Derek. I had a take on him, but now I'm getting drunker and I forget what my take was.
You thought he was a pussy.
But then when you started talking, I realized maybe he's not a pussy. Maybe he's just, this is what it was. Derek, I don't think.
Oh, you just got aggressive.
It was not aggressive. It's just I remembered. Derek isn't so much a pussy than he is. He's Ben Higgins. He's this year's Ben Higgins. He does
kind of come off that way.
And so that's why
he does kind of come off that way.
That's maybe why JoJo likes him, because she liked Ben a lot. And so,
you can't tell me that she's still not in love with Ben Higgins.
She can't stop. Dude, she's talked about him almost every episode. In front of, the other guys, oh, last season I fell in love with Ben, I hope to fall in love with you. No, if you were over Ben, you wouldn't talk about him every time. And is JoJo a little slut? Is she a little slut?
Oh, she's a whore, dude. Okay, so I think in last season when it came down to the final three, I think when they had the room where they could go to spend the night together, when it was down to the last three, their final night.
Yeah.
I think he probably fucked all three. If he didn't fuck Kayla, but he fucked the other two. And she's gonna fuck soon. She's gonna fuck next episode.
Yeah,
she's fucking people. She's a slut.
Here's the thing. I use that. We both use the term slut. But I feel like
I use it loosely.
But that's
for
the
my
thing.
fans,
I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think we would say the same thing about a guy. I'm just making sure saying you're a slut just means you're just fucking people. You're doing your thing.
Yeah. We should say the term oh yeah, she's getting around or he gets around, but it's quicker to just say slut. Yeah. Because that pretty much ensues what we're talking about.
Yeah. But she's single. She can do what she wants. Live your life, girlfriend. We are just using that terminology to mean having a bunch of sex.
Yeah. That's all it means. You're having a bunch of sex. Titch, you winner for the show.
Winner for the show, dude.
Is of course Jordan.
Jordan, everybody sucks. Jordan's the best looking, and he's in the Rogers family. So, 2 and 2 together, that, you're dumb if you don't make that decision.
Me being a little less shallow, Robbie wins it. Robbie wins it. Robbie takes home the cake, baby.
Good luck, Robbie, making it past next rose ceremony.
You want to put money on it?
What do you want to put on it?
$10. You got PayPal?
I don't have PayPal.
Download PayPal.
I have Bank of America.
I'm about to close my Bank of America account, so I don't have Bank of America.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Gentleman's bet.
Oh, all right.
Robbie
Gentleman's
makes
bet.
it.
Gentleman's
Past next
bet.
episode.
No, next.
Okay, yeah, let's not. This is drinks and things. This is a special, but this is drinks and things. So why are we betting money? Why aren't we betting shots?
That's what I'm saying. Next, it has to be Robbie getting kicked off. Ooh, yeah.
The next episode.
Next episode or next rose ceremony because we don't know when those happen.
Next rose ceremony. If Robbie's kicked off, I take a shot. If he's not, you take a shot.
Done. But what about Jordan?
Okay.
What about Jordan? He's gonna be there.
Right, which is I just think you're so skeptical of Robbie, and I am.
I'm just trying to.
I think it's just a Robbie bet. I think it's just a Robbie bet because Jordan, we both know is going to be there.
All right, then I honestly think Robbie will still be there, but I just like making bets. I like wasting money.
Okay, I would like to make a different bet, but it's tough. I would like to bet like who gets the rose first, then Robbie or Jordan, but who knows if one of them gets it on a date before the rose ceremony.
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck it, let's make it that. Whoever, because we both know after next episode they're both going to be on it.
Yes.
Whoever gets the first rose, the other, like if Robbie gets the first rose, you take a shot. Jordan gets it, I take a shot. And if somehow one of them doesn't even make it, then 2 shots for whoever is the. If Jordan doesn't make it, which he will, so you get this fucking free pass. But if Jordan doesn't make it, you take 2 shots. If Robbie doesn't make it, I take 2 shots.
Okay, so we're breaking this down. The rose ceremony.
First rose. Not even whole episode. First rose.
I know. Whoever. Wait. Like even one-on-one roses?
Yeah. If one of them gets. Yeah.
One-on-one rose or first rose in the ceremony. Whoever gets it, the other person takes a shot. And
Yep.
if somebody stays on or leaves, you take another shot.
Right.
Okay. I'm game.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first installment of the Drinks and Thinks Bachelorette edition. We're going to be coming to you. We're going to be coming to you every week, I think now.
I hope so.
Especially, we don't have many left, so we're coming to you right up until the finale. We're gonna experience some heartbreak. We're going to see who JoJo loves, who she doesn't. Make your bets. Tweet at us. Tweet at who you think's going to win.
Who's going to win?
But it's been a pleasure. Next week, we promise for a little more entertainment.
Don't say that.
Next week, let's fucking get it crazier. Let's get it crazier than this week.
That.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute. And cut.
All right.